Valorant has been met with some mixed reception. Some pros saying it's going to be the next biggest FPS esport in the world, and then others saying it's going to flop. And then you got those in-between people, those that are saying it's going to be successful, but probably just not as wildly successful as a lot of people are making it out to be. One of those people is Shroud. He was streaming when he was watching the gameplay reveal trailer, and he making some comments on it, kind of comparing it to CSGO, where he says he's not sure if it's going to surpass it as an esport.
I feel like that's part of the reason why I don't know how huge it'll be on a viewing perspective, because like put Counter-Strike as an example, it's very clear that like flashbang goes off, okay, smoke grenade goes off, okay, guns are being bought. Here it's like another level. It's like guns are being bought, abilities are being bought, utilities being bought, and characters do stuff. So I don't know if this game can surpass CS, but I think it'll be successful. CSGO meets Naruto. That's funny. Like, what is this? What is this ice wall? What is that? What is this arrow that just exploded with lightning? You know, the fact that there's so many questions will make it a harder viewing experience than like Counter-Strike. Counter-Strike's easy. Like, there is still questions for people, but not as many.
Help you get out.
Like, what is this thing? What is that wind ball? I don't know. Is it an ability? Couldn't tell you.
So Shroud makes some good points. One of the reasons that CSGO is so easy and enjoyable to watch is just because of its simplicity. You don't have a million particle effects going off at once. You don't have people flying in the air that you can't see because the observer missed them. You know, it's stuff like that that just makes CSGO overall just a really enjoyable viewing experience. But on the flip side, that's an issue that a lot of people had with Overwatch before it came out, that the game would just be too hard to spectate. But then it came out and people still had that same issue because Overwatch is just such a dynamic game, you know, with verticality and high movement speed and just high octane and high energy, I guess, that, you know, it can make it a pretty hard esport to follow when you're spectating it live. But yeah, these are the same exact complaints that pros have had for a long time now, actually. XQC over a year ago was saying that Overwatch seemed inaccessible compared to CSGO simply because of its viewing experience, and even Dr. Disrespect, who has surprisingly been playing Overwatch recently, had the same exact complaints.
Look at this. Ready? Whoa, yeah, whoa! I'm on TBS watching the E-League, Overwatch League. I'm a brand new person. I really know what's going on. This is really fun to watch. F***ing, it's terrible!
If you said to your dad, hey man, let's watch a CSGO game together, right? And he knows nothing about the game, what does he see? He sees some motherfucker, right? With some cloth on his head, shooting an AK, killing other motherfuckers, trying to plant a bomb. Right? It's that easy. I have a gun, I shoot at you, and you can see the enemies. It's that easy, right? Put your dad in front of a game of Overwatch and tell him, yeah, yo, watch that. So a flying monkey with a bubble is shooting across some witch that shoots literal air in the air and shoots like a purple beam of colors and a bunch of explosions and shit, and with a moving fucking spaceship. For people that play the game, they can watch it, they'll like it. But it's extremely inaccessible, and even for the ones that are casual, they don't even want to watch it, they don't understand it. It's too fucking retarded, it's too complicated.
Of course, if you're familiar with the game and you like the game, this is probably not going to be an issue for you, but when it comes to potential new viewers who are just trying to check it out and maybe get into the scene, they might be driven away just because of how hard the viewing experience can be. Like when I first got into League of Legends, I was like, what the hell is a team fight? I don't even know what I'm looking at. But then I look at Valorant and I'm like, I don't really see this having the same viewing experience difficulty that Overwatch does, but it's definitely going to be harder to watch than CSGO. But that brings me back to my main point. Will Valorant surpass CSGO when it comes to success in terms of esport potential and viewership? Or will CSGO stay as the king of FPSs and we'll just have to wait some amount of time for some day far out there for another FPS to come by to dethrone it? Because if I had to give my take, I would say it is not going to be as successful as CSGO, but it will undoubtedly be successful. And I say that because there's already been so many mixed opinions about the game, but also for the fact that there's just so many people that think the game is ugly. And I think that's actually going to deter a lot of people. It's like I would rather view a pretty game than an ugly game. I feel like there will be people with that mindset and will not watch the game for that reason, but that's just my take on it. I want to hear what you guys have to say. Drop some comments. Do you agree with Shroud? Actually, do you agree with me, I guess, because I also agree with Shroud. But yeah, let me know what you guys have to say. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll be seeing you all very soon. So take it easy. Have a wonderful day. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.